Hopefully the player hasn't taken too much of a knock.
Ita අවාසනාවන්ත අවස්ථාවක් රාහුල් පන්දුව මම හිතන්නේ කකුලේ දැවටි ගෝල් රකින්න ක්‍රීඩකයාට ඉහළින් පන්දුව ගෝල් දැල තුල පතිත වෙනවා. නමුත් ගෝලයක්ට මේ පිටින් ගෝලයක් ලබා ගැනීමට හැකියාවක් නැහැ. රත්නම් කණ්ඩායමට
Hassan Raza, I beg your pardon, on that occasion broke through the defense and tried to chip the keeper, and unfortunately seems like he has picked up a slight injury in his brave attempt. Hopefully very early on in the game he'll be okay to keep going.
இந்த வேளையில் தெரிந்திருக்கும் இரண்டு மிகவும் பலம் வாய்ந்த அணிகள் இன்று தினம் பலப்பரீட்சை நடத்துகிறது. ரத்னம் அணி, அதே நேரத்தில் ரெனான் அணி. இரண்டு அணிகளுமே ஒரே ஒரு மைதானத்தை கொண்ட அணிகளாக இருக்கிறது. ஆகையால் இது ஒரு டாபி என்று அழைப்பார்கள் ஆங்கிலத்தில். இரண்டு அணிகளுமே ஒரே பிராந்தியத்தை இல்லைன்னா அந்த ஒரே பிரதேசத்திலிருந்து வரும்போது அவ்வாறான ஒரு போட்டியாக இன்றைய போட்டி அமையப் போகிறது. அதை தாண்டி இரண்டு அணிகளுமே அட்டாக் மைண்டட் அணியாக எப்பொழுதுமே கோல் போட வேண்டும் என்று விளையாடக்கூடிய இரண்டு அணிகளாக இருக்கிறது. அதிகமாக இந்த டிஃபென்ஸை தாண்டி கொஞ்சம் மூர்க்கத்தனமாக விளையாடக்கூடிய இரண்டு அணிகளாக இருக்கிறது. ஆகையால் நிச்சயமாக இந்த போட்டி சிறப்பான ஒரு போட்டியாக அமையும். வடகொழும்பை சேர்ந்த இரண்டு அணிகள் பார்க்கலாம் இந்த போட்டி எவ்வாறு அமையப் போகிறது.
This is on that replay. He just took the brunt of it from the on-rushing goalkeeper after he tried to chip him, but fortunately he's back on his feet and seems okay. No real harm attempted there by goalkeeper Nafris. Just a clash off the ball as Ratnam now in possession.
Nafris ඉදිරියට පැමිණියා. නමුත් ඊට කලින් රිනෝන් ක්‍රීඩකයා ප්‍රහාරය දියත් කරා හමාරයි. නමුත් පන්දුව ගෝලයට ඉහළින් දැල මත තමා පතිත වන්නේ.
Renown getting the throw in, but cleared away out for yet another Renown throw in. In fact, Rahman Faiza on that occasion. John, you've been with us for the whole tournament really. What do you make of the Super League pre-season from all 10 teams? As we see another attempt. Raza once again, this could be the goal, and that's the goal!
Renown having the first blood here.
Renown strike early. It's Hassan Raza. He had the chance earlier. He chipped it over and he took a little bump from the goalkeeper. And with that anger, he smashed it past him this time. And no mistakes. Still carrying that injury slightly, but he has found the back of the net for his team. And Hassan Raza makes it Renown 1, Ratnam 0 here in the 4th minute.
Hassan Raza ඉවර සාර්ථක වෙනවා. ඔහු ඉතා දක්ෂන්ද මේ පන්දුව ගෝලයේ වෙත යොමු කරනවා. ගෝල් රකින්න ක්‍රීඩක පරයමින් 1.0 වශයෙන් Renown ක්‍රීඩා සමාජයේ ඉදිරියේ
ரெனான் அணிக்காக ஹசன் ராசா முதலாவது கோலினை பெற்றுக் கொடுத்திருக்கிறார். மிகவும் லாபகமாக அந்த பந்தை அந்த பாக்ஸுக்குள்ள 2-3 பிளேயர்ஸ் இருந்தாலும் அவர்களை தாண்டி ட்ரிபிள் பண்ணி அந்த கோலினை பெற்றுக் கொடுத்திருக்கிறார். இந்த போட்டி இப்பொழுது விறுவிறுப்பான ஒரு கட்டத்தை அடைந்திருக்கிறது சொல்லலாம். ஆரம்பத்திலேயே முதலாவது கோலையை ரெனான் போட்டிருக்கிறதால ரத்னம் எப்படியாவது இன்னொரு கோலை இல்லைன்னா அவர்களும் பதில் கோலை போடுவதற்காக காத்து கொண்டிருப்பார்கள். ரத்னம் இதற்கு எப்படி ரியாக்ட் பண்ண போகிறார்கள், பதிலளிக்க போகிறார்கள் என்பதை இந்த போட்டியினூடாக பார்க்கலாம்.
Ratnam කණ්ඩායමේ නායක.
There you go. Ratnam now trying to find the goal. Renown plays it. Ball goes out of play.
That was a great strike, absolutely no nonsense. Just smashed it, put full power and worked out in the end, but Ratnam looking to respond quickly. Ball staying in the bounds of play. Few short passes for Ratnam.
නැවතත් Renown කණ්ඩායම පන්දුව යොමු කරනවා. දැල් රකින්න ක්‍රීඩක විසින් පන්දුව වලින් එපිටට ඇදී යනවා. පැති රේඛාවෙන් එපිටට ට්‍රැෆික් ස්ට්‍රැටජි විසින් නැවතත් Ratnam කණ්ඩායම පන්දුව යොමු කරනවා ඉදිරියට. දිව යනවා. නමුත් ක්‍රීඩකයන් දෙදෙනෙක් ස්ථානගත වී සිටිනවා මේ අවස්ථාවේ. Renown කණ්ඩායමට පන්දුව.
You see, ball still with Renown, playing the long ball into the path of the oncoming strike, and is it a second goal here? Nicely done by the defender, but still ball with Renown.
Dilly Pierce to make it 2.
Gets it the goal, and that's the second goal for Renown here. இரண்டாவது கோலினை பெற்றிருக்கிறார்கள் Renown அணியினர்.
Dilly Pierce, captain, fantastic. He has made it 2-0 to Renown and is still not even past the 7th minute. And Ratnam have been struck badly very early. And they have all to do plenty of time. But Dilly Pierce, after Hassan Raza's first goal, took it on himself to make it 2. And as you see there, he did well under pressure from 2 defenders. He dummied the defender and then struck it beautifully into the back of the net.
දෙවන ගෝලය දිලි පීරිස් කණ්ඩායම් නායක විසින් රිනෝන් කණ්ඩායම් වාර්තා කරගන්නවා. ඉතා දක්ෂන්දමින් ඔහු ඉතා ඔහුගේ කණ්ඩායම් නායකත්වය ඉතා මැනවින් ඔහු
Absolutely no chance for the Ratnam goalkeeper Mohammad Nafris, and that was defender P. Rexon, who really should have done better. Shouldn't have let Dilly Pierce sell him the dummy like that, but in the end it's Renown 2, Ratnam 0, and still plenty of time to go, and Ratnam already up against the wall in the final pre-season game.
Quickly taken the kick. Ball with Renown. Renown going forward now through the right side, looking for options. Pulls it back, gives it back to the defender.
පන්දු පාලනය රිනෝන් කණ්ඩායම සතු කරගෙන ඔවුන් පන්දුව ඉතා දක්ෂන්දමින් පිටිය පුරා විහිදුවමින් නැවතත් ඉදිරියට පන්දු යොමු කරනවා.
Ball goes out of play. That's what the linesman states. It will be a throw in for Ratnam here. Ratnam have to come with some sort of attack here to have some chance of equalizing in this game. Ratnam now plays from the back, looking for options. I think if you just look upfield, it looks like Renown have outnumbered Ratnam in today's match. Even though it's almost the same number of players playing, the midfield looks very vacant for Ratnam here.
නැවතත් රත්නම් කණ්ඩායමේ පන්දුව පිළිගන්නවා. පන්දු පිරිනැමීම ඉදිරියට රිනෝන් කණ්ඩායම නැවතත් පන්දු පාලනය ඔවුන් නතු කරගන්නවා. අංක 21 දරන ක්‍රීඩක ශ්‍රීකේසින් පන්දුව රැගෙන නැවතත් පන්දුව ඉදිරියට යොමු කරනවා.
Ball goes out of play. It will be a throw in for Renown here. In fact, it's a throw in for Ratnam. But Rahul, what do you think? The Ratnam have been caught off guard here. Just within a blink of eye, they are already 2 goals down.
Indeed, 2 goals in 2 minutes for Renown, and the defense really could have and should have done better, as Aman Pfizer almost sending his teammate through again. But as you rightly said, there's still plenty of time really, and in the game of football, 2-goal lead in the first 10 minutes is never a sure done thing. But the way Renown are playing seems pretty comfortable for them at the moment.
There you see Ratnam now trying to work out something here, going through the left flank, getting the ball into one of the forwards.
Rajikumar Saunton was asking for the ball, but in the end did not receive the pass he wanted. But now Renown once again, good work to get past the challenge of 2 players, and then the through ball just a touch too powerful.
Doing the hard work there, but still couldn't keep the ball in, or couldn't find a perfect pass.
Mujib just couldn't get on the end of that, as Ratnam now once again starting from the back.
Again, if you see Rahul, the midfield crowded by Renown players, I think that's one of the tactical issue. Maybe we are not that much into the game, but still, if you see,
Absolutely, from a visual point of view, it looks like Renown have seriously overcrowded the midfield when you look at the comparison with Ratnam.
yeah, you can see Renown having almost a midfield diamond.
Absolutely, but Ratnam now trying to launch an attack. The through ball.
Oh, nicely done that. Dribbled.
Work by Figueroa, but the flag going up for offside, coming to the aid of Renown on that occasion. But promising signs for Ratnam. It has to be said. A bit more of that, and we could have a game on our hands.
අනිසි ස්ථානගත වීමක් ලෙස විනිසුරු විසින් සංඥා කරනු ලබනවා. ඊළඟ පෙරර විනිසුරු විසින් නැවතත් පන්දුව පිරිනමනවා රෙනන් කණ්ඩායමට.
And yeah, so we were talking about a few tactics here. When Ratnam has been just short on hand in the midfield, I think that's because they are more committing, or they have committed more men to the flanks. So if they have committed, they have to stay true to their plan. Maybe they should use their wings a bit more. So the ball progression should be through their wings. I don't think that is happening here in the first few minutes here in the start.
Very well said, Jana. Something to seriously improve on, as the intervention by Mushfir sees the ball one back, and now Aman Faiza trying to set Renown on yet another attack. Short passing.
Nice, huge space behind the left back again. Is it a goal? Yes, it is. That's the third goal.
Dilly Pierce, a simple tap in, and the captain on the double. A simple tap in after a great assist by number 14. That's Mohammad Mujib. And now it's Renown 3, Ratnam 0. And Jana, only 13 minutes in, but is that the nail in the coffin? Ratnam looked like they were trying to mount a comeback, but Mujib and Dilly Pierce have combined to put the end to that.
Mujib විසින් යොමු කළ පන්දුව කණ්ඩායම නායක රෙනෝන් කණ්ඩායමේ දිලි පිරිස් විසින් ඉසා සැහැල්ලුවෙන් ඔහු දැල තුලට යොමු කරනවා. දැන් තත්ත්වය 3-0යි රෙනෝන් කණ්ඩායම ඉදිරියෙන් රත්නම් කණ්ඩායමට. රත්නම් කණ්ඩායමත් එකදු ගෝලයක් ලබා ගැනීමට හැකියාව තාම ලැබී නැත.
இந்த நேரத்தில் ரெனான் அணி தங்களது 3வது கோல்டனை பெற்றிருக்காங்க. இந்த கோல்டனை நீங்கள் அவதானிச்சு பார்த்தீங்கன்னா ரெனான், அதாவது ரத்னம் அணியினுடைய டிஃபெண்டர்ஸில் குறிப்பாக அவர்களுடைய லெஃப்ட் பேக் அவருக்கு பின்னால் கிடைத்த அந்த பெரிய ஒரு இடத்தை பயன்படுத்தி தான் ஒரு கவுண்டர் அட்டாக்கு சென்றிருந்தார்கள் ரெனான் அணி. ஸோ தேர் வாஸ் a huge gap between the left back where they utilized the Renown player, and again defense already making one mistake, but once he went into the box they weren't really attacking the ball to get it out. So that was the second mistake. Defense all to call here in the third goal.
Absolutely, yet again a defensive howler from Ratnam, but a commendable bit of work by number 14, that's Mohammad Mujib, because 2 goals up and inside the box he had the presence of mind.
Oh, now Ratnam goes forward.
The presence of mind to pass it off to his captain inside the box rather than try to go for goal himself. And with that good bit of teamwork, Renown have tripled the deficit, and Ratnam have a lot to do now. Plenty of time to do it in though.
Yeah, but we've been telling this, but still the way they play, Ratnam looks seriously off color today.
Absolutely, and almost Dilly Pierce was almost set true for his hat-trick there, but fortunately the pass for Ratnam just too heavy, and now Ratnam looking to try and launch an attack of their own. Edison Figueroa going back to his defense.
There you go, Ratnam through the right side, plays it into one of their fielders, but couldn't get. The midfield has been heavily underutilized again.
අනිසි ක්‍රියාවක් සිදුවන මේ අවස්ථාවේ පිටිය තුල රත්නම් කණ්ඩායමට නිදස් පාරක් හිමි වෙනවා. සනා ඉක්තා ඉක්මනින් මේ ගෝල තුනම වාර්තා කරගනු ලැබුවා රෙනෝන් කණ්ඩායම විසින්. හිතන්නේ මේ රාහුල් මට හිතෙන විදිහට නම් මගේ මතය අනුව නම් ආරක්ෂක පෙළ ක්‍රීඩකයින් ඉතා දුර්වල අන්දමින් තමයි ක්‍රීඩා කරේ. එම නිසා ඒ අවස්ථාවෙන් ප්‍රයෝජන ගත්තා විය හැකි රිනෝන් කණ්ඩායම.
හරියට හරි අජන්ට අර රත්නම්ගේ ඩිෆෙන්සිව් ප්ලේයර්ස්ලා හරියට පොසිෂන් වල ඉන්න නැති වුණාට අර chances එනවා හොඳට. දැන් අපි දැක්කා ගෝල් තුනම ඩිෆෙන්සිව් එරර්ස් නිසා තමයි.
ඒගොල්ලන්ගේ වරදින් තමයි ආරක්ෂක පෙළ ක්‍රීඩකයින්ගේ වරදින් තමයි පන්දුව ගෝල තුලට යන්නට හැකියාව.
Again, not enough defenders to cover the counter again, but unfortunately,
Euban, Ratnam Naik.
Fortunately for Ratnam, Renown just couldn't capitalize.
Yes.
As referee blowing the whistle.
Goes back to the previous foul, I guess. Or in fact, it's the offside that's been called. Now Renown looking for options. Dribbling again. Good chance for Ratnam. They should finish it because they are not getting. Oh, look at that. They are actually not getting enough chances. So when chances come your way like that, you have to take it.
That was Rajikumar Santan. He really should have tried to do better. He got onto the end of it, but unfortunately, while trying to run into the box, couldn't control the ball. But then his team switched off as well, because when he put in the cross, there was no one. And now Renown, poor pass, sees a throw in up the field for Ratnam. Good interception.
You see?
Just par, just Visikirin. Ratnam කණ්ඩායම දෙමියන.
And unfortunately, not on the same wavelength were Lobognan and his teammate Arjun and Praveen. Lobognan trying the quick 1-2 pass, but Arjun and Praveen just not expecting it or not ready for it, and out for a goal kick to Renown.
ප්‍රවීණ වෙර අසාර්ථක වෙනවා. ඉදහස් විසිකිරීම හරියාකාරව යොමු කිරීමට හැකියාවක් නොලබන නැවතත් රෙනෝන් කණ්ඩායම පන්දුව දොලන තුඩ්සුප.
Good interception yet again by Renown, but won back quickly by Ratnam. Position really going back and forth quickly. Aman Faiza back to his defense, and yet again Santan for Ratnam over the top.
Sliding tackle, but regaining the ball.
Because Vinod Kumar, I think he should have been a little more brave and tried to go for it, but instead backed off for the challenge from the Renown player, which gave away position at that point. But ball is back with them, and Vinod Kumar yet again just unable to keep it inside the field of play on that occasion, and it will be a throw into Renown just past the 20th minute mark here at the Sukatadasa.
So now Renown with the ball. Ratnam did get a very good chance, but foiled by some bad decision making in the final third. Now Renown playing the one on.
Ball with Renown.
Crossfield pass.
Long ball to Mushfir. Back with Mushfir.
Looking for options. Trying to dribble is again, I think that was a bad option, because trying to dribble back into his territory, which can be dangerous sometimes.
Absolutely, but Lobognan wasn't expecting it or wasn't ready for it, and ended up giving away a throw-in.
Hold that.
All given away, won by number 18 of Renown, Ahmad Hafildin.
රෙනෝන් කණ්ඩායමට නිදහස් paharak අවස්ථාව හිමිනවා දුක්සුපුන් විසින්
Danger still not clear for Ratnam.
Renown with the ball through the middle. Can they break down the defense again of Ratnam? Trying to just switch the ball left and right, trying to find that pass. Almost a good pass there. Again, badly done there by the Ratnam defense. Thankfully.
Rajikumar Santan for Ratnam seemingly playing extremely deep, deeper than he's used to. He's usually out and out striker, but
There you see one of the players down for Renown. Yes, as you stated, Rahul, the striker, playing deep into left back.
and being 3 goals down, that's kind of a surprising move, especially since he has scored in their last 2 games as well, Rajikumar Santan. And unfortunately, it seems it's Renown's goal scorer who has picked up a slight injury, Hassan Raza.
Have already done the damage, enough damage there.
I think it goes back to that first attempt of his where he tried to chip the goalkeeper and took a bit of damage when he collided with the onrushing Nafris. But he put that aside to smash and grab that opening goal. But it seems like since then the injury has not gone away, and a good decision by the head coach to not risk aggravating the injury.
Rightly said, Rahul. Not really needed when they are 3 goal up.
Indeed, especially in the pre-season game and the final pre-season game on top of that.
Yes. So, as Rahul asked about the teams, I think most of the teams are well oiled, but there are few star teams who have been very impressive, and also some teams a bit underperforming. Maybe they could
Do
improve
we
their games.
not mention names, Jana? I think better not to. But either way, we've seen, as you rightly said, we've seen amazing performances, and we've seen some performances that need improving, as a good attempt, but straight to the on-rushing goalkeeper, and he tries to set Renown quickly on their way.
එඩිසන් පිගරාඩු විසින් නිදහස් පාර එල්ල කරනවා රත්නම් ක්‍රීඩා සමයේ නමුත් ගෝල ලබා ගැනීමට හැකියාවක් නැහැ. රෆික් විසින් සුරකිව රැක ගන්නවා.
Oh, very nice through ball again.
Flag stays down.
But I think
Aman Faizer,
the opportunity missed when he couldn't put in a cross at the right time.
indeed, but in the end did well to get his side a set piece. As we see confirmation of the substitution, Mohamed Sajid coming on for the injured Hassan Raza. And unfortunately, there is another player down injured as well, this time for Ratnam. And unfortunately, it seems like it's another boy from Jaffna.
සයිජිත් පිටිය තුලට යොමු කරන ගෙම රස කකුලේ ආබාධයක් හේතුවෙන් පිටියෙන් ඉවත් වෙනවා.
I beg your pardon. I thought for a moment that it was Rajikumar Santan who was down, but it doesn't seem to be. Looks like it's his teammate. And being 3 goals down, something that Ratnam fans will not want to see.
Exactly. Ratnam fans would not want to see even the scoreline. They want a bit more intent from their team, especially when they are 3 down with their rivals. Not a happy scene, but definitely Ratnam has the potential to come back into this game. They've got the players, they've got the skill. All they need is...
As we take a look at the 3 goals so far, the initial one, Hassan Raza, after his first close call, did not make any mistakes there, just blasted it in. And then the captain leading from the front, adding the second, Dilly Pierce. You saw he did well to get past Ehuban and then sold the dummy to Rexon.
And again, you see all 3 goals, that left back of theirs was the problem. I've been stating it for a long time now since the match started. Very poor play from their
As we see confirmation,
ක්‍රීඩක ආදේශකයා
Chitra
ක්‍රීඩා
Kumar
සමාජයේ
coming on in place of Arjun and Praveen. That left back, as you keep mentioning correctly, Jana, their captain, Ehuban, He has had some good performances in the previous game, so it's surprising, as you rightly said. He has been kind of the source for these goals, but hopefully something that he can dust off and come back stronger from. As a throw in high up the field for Renown.
තත් නිදහස් විසිකිරීමක් Renown ක්‍රීඩා සමාජයට නම් විසින් ඒ ගෝලයක් බවට පරිවර්තනය කරගැනීමේ හැකියාවක් ලැබේද? පන්දුව නැතත් පැති රේඛාවෙන් පිටට පන්දුව ඇදී යනවා. Renown ක්‍රීඩා සමාජයටමයි නිදහස් විසිකිරීම. ප්‍රමාණ නැතත් පන්දුව ගෝල් රේඛාවෙන් ඒ පිටට ඇදී යනවා. Ratnam ක්‍රීඩා සමාජයට පන්දුව පිරිනැමීම හිමි වෙනවා. එව්බාන් විසින් පන්දුව යොමු කරනවා ක්‍රීඩාඩු විස. නැවත එව්බාන් පන්දුව ඉදිරියට යොමු කරනවා.
He had long and now Lobogdan trying to send Ratnam on his way. Lobogdan was making the run, but the true ball didn't come on time, and now what I assume was a cross. Nowhere near target.
Exactly, Rahul. Just going almost out of the ground there.
විනෝද් කුමාර් විසින් එතන දිගු පහරක් එල්ල කරන නමුත් ඒ ගෝල් වුණොට එපිටින් පන්දුව ඇදී යනවා. බැක් ලබා ගන්න හැකියාවක් නැහැ නැවතත්.
It was a missed opportunity though, because Lobogdan was making the run and waiting for that true ball which did not come.
Football is a game of opportunities, as any sport is, but still, in football, opportunities come very rarely. You have to take it.
Indeed, and they are gone within seconds if you do not capitalize.
Yes, putting the right crosses at the right time. Timing is very important. That's something they missed. Oh, again a good ball. This
Rajakumar Santan sending Lobogdan on his way. Should have gone for that first time shot, but in the end couldn't get it off properly. And now Renown was going to launch a counter attack, but ball won back fortunately for Ratnam. And now Vinod Kumar.
So that's what I was saying, Rahul. Again, see, a very good opportunity. Almost doing the hard work there, going near the post, and then again foiling the opportunity by some bad decisions.
I was expecting Lobogdan to take the first shot the first time on the run, just like we saw in the previous match, from much further away. This was much closer to goal, but he opted not to, and then by then the chance had gone begging, I presume.
Yes. Also, Rahul, when it's not your day, when things are not going to your liking, sometimes you have to take those long shots just to get the ball going and the energy going.
Indeed, as now Dilly Pierce, a vital intervention this time by Ehuban, not letting the ball through, but still danger not cleared.
Opportunity for Ratnam, foiled.
Finally ball cleared away quickly, and fortunately for Ratnam the pressure taken off their shoulders as referee blows for a free kick.
අමන් එවර පන්දුව යොමු කරා නමුත් එව්බාන් විසින් විවෘත කරන්න ලැබුවා. නැවතත් රත්නම් ක්‍රීඩා සමාජය පන්දුව ඉදිරියට රැගෙන යනවා.
Lobogdan holding strong and going back to his back line. Rexon.
Oh, again a good opportunity here for Renown, coming
away.
forward, dribbling past players.
Couldn't get past the skipper of Ratnam, Ehuban.
Nicely done there by the Ratnam defender.
I think, Jana, he heard your criticism from the first 3 goals and he has decided to try and show you what he's got, as we saw in the last 2 attempts.
Yes, Rahul. And maybe if they could get some goals, we'd love to see Ratnam scoring goals here to make this match a bit more interesting.
Absolutely, even 1 goal from them at this point could really turn on the heat for the remainder of the game, because
yesterday we saw what happened yesterday in the first match, where
indeed, the game is never settled until the referee blows the full-time whistle. And just as you mentioned yesterday, throughout this entire pre-season we've had some really thrilling games, and I think I can speak for all the fans at home. I say I am extremely excited for the main tournament, which of course will come to you live on Football Sri Lanka TV. So make sure you're subscribed to make sure you don't miss anything. Follow us on all our social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram and Twitter, to stay updated with the latest news. As Ratnam once again, Rexon building from the back.
රත්නම් ක්‍රීඩා සමාජය පන්දු පිරිනැමීම පන්දු ලබාගෙන
Ratnam playing a very good long ball. Can they keep it in?
To Chitrakumar. And throwing deems the referee to Ratnam.
රත්නම් ක්‍රීඩා සමාජයට පිරිනැමෙන පන්දුව නිදහස් විසිකිරීමක් ලෙස
Chitrakumar takes it.
There you see, trying to twist and turn and still retain the position, but cannot. Ball goes for a throw-in. This time it's throw-in for Renown.
Renown taking their time, in no rush.
තවමත් රත්නම් ක්‍රීඩා සමාජයට ගෝලයක් වාර්තා කිරීමට හැකියාවක් නැහැ. Renown ක්‍රීඩා සමාජයේ ගෝල 3-0ක් වශයෙන් ඉදිරියෙන් සිටිනවා. ජුඩ් සුපුන් සූදානම් අංක 17 දරන ක්‍රීඩක පන්දු යොමු කිරීමට Renown ක්‍රීඩා සමාජයේ ඔබේ පාරක් එල්ල කරනවා. පන්දු ඉදිරියට. නමුත් එඩිසන් ෆිගරාඩෝ විසින් පන්දුව විසින් නවතා ගන්න.
Someone Pfizer passing it off, and now Renown looking to put yet another attack, but Dilly Pierce, his pass straight to Ratnam, and now Ratnam thought he
Ball
couldn't
into
keep
the
ball
box.
in, but
Should have
he keeps
taken
it
the
in.
shot.
Figurado, vital bit of defending from Renown, and you can see the bemused face of head coach Fazul Rahman.
It's not that Ratnam aren't getting any chances, they are getting, but still the final play is a bit of concern here.
It's a reckless free kick given away.
Again coming through the left back here, putting in a cross, but this time very nicely done.
Good bit of pressure from Chitrakumar, and then foul won by Lobognan.
I think one thing the Ratnam have done good here is after the 3 goals, they have tried to strengthen their defense on the left side. You can see 2 players now tracking the oncoming winger.
Absolutely, very well spotted, Jana. As Ratnam once again on the wing.
Can they put in a good cross here?
Lobognan and Santan waiting,
Dribbling.
taking too much time, but the cross
Puts in a
finally
good cross.
coming. Lobognan got ahead to it, but so did the defender, and in the end, it's out for a goal kick.
ලොබග්නොන්නට හැකියාවක් නැහැ. විසින් පාරක් එල්ල කරත් නමුත් පන්දුව ගෝල් රේඛාවෙන් එපිටට ඇදී යනවා. ගෝලයක් ලබා ගැනීමට අවස්ථාවක් නැහැ. රත්නම් ක්‍රීඩා සමාජය නැවතත් ට්‍රැෆික් විසින් පන්දු යොමු කරනවා.
That was a good bit of defending by Jude Suman. He went head to head in the leap with Lobognan and put him under enough pressure to see the head go well wide.
Jude Suban, of course, the national team player.
Absolutely a player of vast experience as Ratnam. Yet another chance. Rajikumar Santan, Figurado.
Nicely done.
Can Lobognan get on the end of this? He does so, but now he needs to find a teammate.
Yes, I think the teammates should go and support him.
Under pressure from Jude Suman again. And the free kick going
To
Renown's way, much
Yes.
to the bemusement of Lobognan. You can see his frustration.
Lobognan really not happy with that because he felt he was fouled, but referee thought otherwise. Game still goes on. Now Ratnam has nothing to lose here. They should commit more men forward in this match to have a chance of equalizing.
Seeing a good one-on-one battle going on up the field between Jude Suman and Lobognan, and so far Jude Suman seems to be easily winning that battle. As yet again Renown in possession. A good interception, and now ball with Ratnam. Vinod Kumar
Ball now with Ratnam goalkeeper.
Poor miscommunication almost coming back to haunt them.
Oh, that's again dangerous play. Ban going forward. Now with Ratnam winger.
Chitrakumar.
Oh, puts in a long ball. Very
Through
good ball there.
Lobogdan.
Can he take in the shot?
And Lobogdan just not quick enough.
And you can see how well some of the defenses with Renown, because they are tracking their plays very well, but still Ratnam manages to break it down.
That was not Lobogdan actually, that was actually Figueroa who couldn't get on the end of that. Renowned player, defender just too quick.
Second ball, goes for the shot. Not strong enough the shot.
Didn't seem like his heart was in that shot. Just swung a foot at it and absolutely no connection. Too easy for the goalkeeper. And the ball back with Renown over the top. Renown opting to try some short passes. And now going for the long ball. Gets on the end of that and cleared away by Chitrakumar. It will be throwing high up the field.
නිදහස් විසිකිරීමක් රෙනෝන් ක්‍රීඩා සමාජයට පිරිනැමෙනවා. බලමු උන් මේ සාර්ථක කරගනීද කියලා.
So it will be a corner in
නිදහස්
fact.
කෝණ පාරක්. බලමු මේ ගෝලය තුලට ශවයිද කියා.
Danger still not clear. Santan. Yehuban clearing but not getting far, and the throw-in coming to Ratnam.
නැවත රත්නම් ක්‍රීඩා සමාජයට පන්දුව පිරිනැමීම හිමි වෙනවා. නිදහස් විසිකිරීමක් සන්තන් විසින් යොමු කරනු ලැබුවා.
Back to Chitrakumar, intercepted and intercepted back by Ratnam, going back to the skipper.
එව්බාන් පන්දුව රැගෙන යනවා. එතන වැඩි වෙලාවක් රෙනෝන් ක්‍රීඩා සමාජයේ පන්දුව දෝලනය වුන් සතු කරගන්නවා. නැතත් රත්නම් ක්‍රීඩා සමාජයේ ඇන්ටන් ෆිගරාඩෝ විසින් පන්දුව යොමු කරනවා. ඉදිරියට
Over the top, but not strong enough. Francis Agbeti able to get there first, as Renown yet again in possession. Jude Suman puts a through ball and clear away for a throw-in high up the field for the boys in blue. Having a game as a throw-in.
Ball back to Renown.
Suman going all the way back to his defender Agbeti. Seems like Renown are playing with a back three here.
Not really concerned about their defense, in the sense what I mean is they think of going attack more and more.
Absolutely, being 3 goals up, you can have that leisure of not having to worry too much about your defense.
Yes, rightly put into words, Rahul.
As throwing once again, ball with Suman. Agbeti just content with some short passes, making sure to keep hold of possession.
Ajanta, do you think Ratnam can score another 3 goals?
මම හිතන්නේ විශාල ගෝල සංඛ්‍යාවක් මේ පළවෙනි භාගයේදී ගෝල 3-0ක් වශයෙන් ඉදිරියෙන් සිටිනවා රෙනෝන් කණ්ඩායම. රත්නම් කණ්ඩායමට හැකි වේද මොවුන් පරයා යාමට හෝ තව නමුත් ඔහුට තවත් කියන්නේ දෙවනි භාගයේදී ගෝල් 3ක් හෝ 4ක් ලබා ගත යුතුයි. අතරම රෙනෝන් කණ්ඩායම පරයා යාමට නම් අපි බලමු රාහුල් ඉදිරියට
ඒ ගහන විදිහට අර පොඩ්ඩක් හොඳට ඉම්ප්‍රූව් වෙන්න ඕනේ අර පාසින් උයි පොසිෂන් තියාගන්න විදිහයි
ගොඩක් දුරට රත්නම් කණ්ඩායමේ ක්‍රීඩකින් විසින් මේ මිස් පාස් බොහෝ දුරට කියන්නේ ඔව් නියමිත ස්ථානගත වී නොසිටින නිසායි බොහෝ දුරට මේ අවස්ථා ලැබෙන්නේ රෙනෝන් කණ්ඩායම මන පන්දු පාලනය සහ පන්දු නැවතීම ඉතා දක්ෂ අන්දමින් සිදු කරනවා ඒ අවස්ථාවන් වලදී ඔහුන් රත්නම් කණ්ඩායම පරයා යනවා නැවතත් ඩිලි පීරිස් ඉතා දක්ෂ ක්‍රීඩකයෙක්
Renown once again in possession and they're bearing down on goal.
Puts in a good, very cheeky cross that.
Headed away by Ehuban. Rexon, danger not cleared. Rexon living extremely dangerously there. Should have cleared it away immediately but tried to take a touch or two. And his captain having to come to his rescue.
Rexon keeper අවස්ථාවකදීම රාහුල් මේ ඔහු අතින් මේ පන්දුව මේ අනිසි ලෙස පන්දු යොමු වෙනවා අනිත් කණ්ඩායමට ඔහු ඒ අවස්ථා දෙක තුනකදීම සිදු කරා බලමු නැවතත් රෙනෝන් කණ්ඩායම පන්දුව රැගෙන
Good work by Renown but finally cleared away but possession still with them. Aman Pfizer
I think the defender had no other option but still tried to clear to the other line but getting a deflection and going for a corner here.
නැවතත් රෙනෝන් කණ්ඩායමට කෝණ පහරක් පිරිනැමුණා.
They capitalize and at their fourth maybe we are nearing the end of the first half as the cross whipped in and
headed.
Unfortunately the goalkeeper able to grab onto that.
රෙක්සන්ගේ විසින් මෙල්ල කළ පහර ගෝල්කීපර්ගේ සුරතටමයි ප්‍රතිජනන්නේ.
Yes, now Ehuban.
රාහුල් නැවතත් රෙනෝන් කණ්ඩායම
Ratnam, it would do them a world of good if they're able to grab at least one goal back going into the half-time break as Rexon once again ball out of play and a throw into Renown. Some serious improving need to be done at the back with their passing as Renown
අද මෙම කණ්ඩායම් දෙකම ඉතා ප්‍රබල කණ්ඩායම් දෙකක් නමුත් රත්නම් කණ්ඩායම් ටිකක් මන්දගාමී ලෙස ක්‍රීඩා විලාසයක් දක්වනවා. රෙනෝන් කණ්ඩායම් සුපුරුදු පරිදි උන්ගේ දක්ෂතාවන් ඉදිරියට රැගෙන යනවා. බලමු.
it looks like
තුබාන් අතත් පන්දු ඉදිරියට යොමු කරනවා.
Ratnam, this could be the chance to go into the first half.
Again
With
foiling
a break,
the opportunity.
Indeed, not working for them yet again. Chances going begging.
ජොසප් විසින් ඔහුගේ අනගේ අවස්ථාව මගේ හැර ගන්නවා. ඔහු රැගෙන ආව පන්දුව නමුත් රෙනෝන් ආරක්ෂක ක්‍රීඩක රියල් විසින් පන්දුව ගෝල් ලයින් එකේ එළියට පන්දුව යොමු කරනවා.
Indeed, Ajanta, but we will have a corner set piece opportunity as the assistant fourth referee shows us a minimum of 2 minutes of added time as the corner set piece gets them nothing, much to the frustration of Fazul Rahman.
පළමු භාගයේ නතර කිරීමට තරඟේ නතර කිරීමට තම විනාඩි දෙකක් මිනිත්තු දෙකක් පමණයි ඉතිරි ඇත්තේ.
He's a very frustrated man on that touchline. His team have not really been giving him anything and yet again the flag going up for offside.
අනිසි ස්ථානගත වීමක් මන් ක්‍රීඩා සමාජයේ අග්බිටි පන්දුව රැගෙන යොමු කිරීමට.
John, what do you think needs to change for Ratnam in the second half? What do you think the coach needs to tell them?
Especially Rahul, Ratnam have to just come up with sort of a plan here because they have been outclassed in the midfield by Renown. So in case if you aren't really able to break down through the midfield, maybe they could go for long balls as one option. They could even utilize or overutilize their flanks and also try to go past behind the defenders from the sides. That's another good technique they can use.
And they need to tighten up defensively as well.
Yes.
As yet again, it's Rajakumar Santan now for Ratnam.
Or they can also go for another hard technique, but still it's very hard to master. That's what you call the counter-attack football, where you know the Renown is in the mood to attack, so you get them into your territory and then soak the pressure. Once you get a good opportunity, then go into counter.
Absolutely, draw them in as the referee Dilam Pereira blows the whistle for half time, and Ratnam really have a lot to do. I think they're gonna get that alleged hairdryer treatment from head coach Fazul Rahman.
Would be a happy man here. மூன்று கோல்களை பெற்றிருக்கிறார்கள் ரெனோன் அணியினர். அதே நேரத்தில் ராட்னம் அணியினர் இன்னும் கோலினை பெறவில்லை. முதலாவது ஆட்ட நேர முடிவில் 3-0.
ඔව් පළමු භාගයේ තරඟය නතර කරනු ලබනවා මේ අවස්ථාව වන විට රියාස් පීරිස් ගෝල් දෙක බැගින් සහ රියාස් ගෝලයක් වාර්තා කිරීම ගෝල් 3ට බිඳුවක් වශයෙන් රිනෝන් ක්‍රීඩා සමාජය පළමු භාගයේ ඉදිරියෙන් සිටිනවා. නැවත අපි දෙවනි භාගයේදී හමු වෙමු. රාහුල් ජනා.
Yes, we also have the highlights.
Take a look. It was in the very first 10 minutes where Renown just started firing goals left, right and centre, and Ratnam were just stunned from the very first minute. As we take a look, the very first attempt coming in the second minute itself, but Raza just unable to keep that below the crossbar, but followed that up with no mistake, just smashed it past the goalkeeper to make it Renown 1, Ratnam 0. He did really well, and absolutely no chance for the defence or the goalkeeper, the young Hassan Raza, but unfortunately he was substituted off for injury, and then Dilly Pierce took over, captain leading from the front. The first goal to make it 2-0 for Renown. As you see there, he did well and sold Rex and Adami, who has had quite a poor first half. And then captain adding his second goal and Renown's third, and we were wondering if that was the nail in the coffin for Ratnam. They did try to launch a few attacks of their own, but the Renown defense just too strong for them. There was plenty of chances, and that was the end of the first half. Join us again in 15 minutes when we come to you with live action of the second half.
ශ්‍රී ලංකාවේ පසුබිමත් පොඩ්ඩක් වෙනස් වෙලා කියලා තේරෙනවා ඇති ඔයගලන්ට. මාර්තු 8 පහ වුණා. ඒත් එකම හරියට කාන්තාව කියන චරිතය ගැන අපි ගොඩක් කතා කරා. රටක් ආදරේ දිනපු ක්‍රීඩිකාවන් 4 දෙනෙක් අපිත් එක්ක එකතු වෙලා ඉන්නවා.
එතකොට එයාගේ කැමති නැති දෙයකට තියෙන්නේ කියන්නේ පඬිතුකමක් වෙනවා එයාගේ.
ලාබයි ඔය දතේවදි.
Oh my god. අපිට කොබවොත් hina වෙනව හැමදාමත් මේ කියන්නේ ඇත්තයි වන්නේ.
පාපන්දු ලීගයක් අපිට දැක ගන්නට ලැබෙන්නේ නැහැ. ඔබගේ දෘෂ්ටි කෝණයට අනුව මෙයට හේතුව කුමක්ද?
ඔබ අපේක්ෂා කරන අර පිරිමි දරුවන්ගේ අපි ලීගයක් දකිනවා වගේ පුළුල්ව පැතිරුණු කාන්තා පාපන්දු ලීගයක් නැහැ.
දැන් මෙවන් පසුබිමක කිසිදු ජාතික කාන්තා සංචිතයක් අපි ගොනු කළා නැහැ.
බලාපොරොත්තු වෙච්ච දකුණු ආසියාතික මට්ටමට තාම එන්න බැරි වෙලා තියෙනවා.
ගෝල් ශ්‍රී ලංකාවේ පසුබිමත් පොඩ්ඩක් වෙනස් වෙලා කියලා තේරෙනවා ඇති ඔයගලන්ට. මාර්තු 8 පහ වුණා. ඒත් එකම හරියට කාන්තාව කියන චරිතය ගැන අපි ගොඩක් කතා කරා. රටක් ආදරේ දිනපු ක්‍රීඩිකාවන් 4 දෙනෙක් අපිත් එක්ක එකතු වෙලා ඉන්නවා.
එතකොට එයාගේ කැමති නැති දෙයකට තියෙන්නේ කියන්නේ පඬිතුකමක් වෙනවා එයාගේ.
ලාබයි ඔය දතේවදි
Oh my god. අපිත් එක්ක ඔබ આવොත් hina වෙනවා හැමදාමත් මේ කියන්නේ ඇත්තයි මන්නේ.
පාපන්දු ලීගයක් අපිට දැක ගන්නට ලැබෙන්නේ නැහැ. ඔබගේ දෘෂ්ටි කෝණයට අනුව මෙයට හේතුව කුමක්ද?
ඔබ අපේක්ෂා කරන අර පිරිමි දරුවන්ගේ අපි ලීගයක් දකිනවා වගේ පුළුල්ව පැතිරුණු කාන්තා පාපන්දු ලීගයක් නැහැ.
දැන් මෙවන් පසුබිමක කිසිදු ජාතික කාන්තා සංචිතයක් අපි ගොනු කරලා නැහැ.
බලාපොරොත්තු වෙච්ච දකුණු ආසියාතික මට්ටමට තාම එන්න බැරි වෙලා තියෙනවා.
ශ්‍රී ලංකාවේ පසුබිමත් පොඩ්ඩක් වෙනස් වෙලා කියලා තේරෙනවා ඇති ඔයගලන්ට. මාර්තු 8 පහ වුණා. ඒත් එකම හරියට කාන්තාව කියන චරිතය ගැන අපි ගොඩක් කතා කරා. රටක් ආදරේ දිනපු ක්‍රීඩිකාවන් 4 දෙනෙක් අපිත් එක්ක එකතු වෙලා ඉන්නවා.
එතකොට එයාගේ කැමති නැති දෙයකට තියෙන්නේ කියන්නේ පඬිතුකමක් වෙනවා එයාගේ.
ලාබයි ඔය දතේවදි
Oh my god. අපිත් එක්ක ඔබ આવොත් hina වෙනවා හැමදාමත් මේ කියන්නේ ඇත්තයි මන්නේ.
පාපන්දු ලීගයක් අපිට දැක ගන්නට ලැබෙන්නේ නැහැ. ඔබගේ දෘෂ්ටි කෝණයට අනුව මෙයට හේතුව කුමක්ද?
ඔබ අපේක්ෂා කරන අර පිරිමි දරුවන්ගේ අපි ලීගයක් දකිනවා වගේ පුළුල්ව පැතිරුණු කාන්තා පාපන්දු ලීගයක් නැහැ.
දැන් මෙවන් පසුබිමක කිසිදු ජාතික කාන්තා සංචිතයක් අපි ගොනු කරලා නැහැ.
බලාපොරොත්තු වෙච්ච දකුණු ආසියාතික මට්ටමට තාම එන්න බැරි වෙලා තියෙනවා.
ශ්‍රී ලංකාවේ පසුබිමත් පොඩ්ඩක් වෙනස් වෙලා කියලා තේරෙනවා ඇති ඔයගලන්ට. මාර්තු 8 පහ වුණා. ඒත් එකම හරියට කාන්තාව කියන චරිතය ගැන අපි ගොඩක් කතා කරා. රටක් ආදරේ දිනපු ක්‍රීඩිකාවන් 4 දෙනෙක් අපිත් එක්ක එකතු වෙලා ඉන්නවා.
එතකොට එයාගේ කැමති නැති දෙයකට තියෙන්නේ කියන්නේ පඬිතුකමක් වෙනවා එයාගේ.
ලාබයි ඔය දතේවදි
Oh my god. අපිට එක්ක ඔබ આવොත් hina වෙනව හැමදාමත් මේ කියන්නේ ඇත්තයි වන්නේ.
පාපන්දු ලීගයක් අපිට දැක ගන්නට ලැබෙන්නේ නැහැ. ඔබගේ දෘෂ්ටි කෝණයට අනුව මෙයට හේතුව කුමක්ද?
ඔබ අපේක්ෂා කරන අර පිරිමි දරුවන්ගේ අපි ලීගයක් දකිනවා වගේ පුළුල්ව පැතිරුණු කාන්තා පාපන්දු ලීගයක් නැහැ.
දැන් මෙවන් පසුබිමක කිසිදු ජාතික කාන්තා සංචිතයක් අපි ගොනු කරලා නැහැ.
බලාපොරොත්තු වෙච්ච දකුණු ආසියාතික මට්ටමට තාම එන්න බැරි වෙලා තියෙනවා.
ශ්‍රී ලංකාවේ පසුබිමත් පොඩ්ඩක් වෙනස් වෙලා කියලා තේරෙන්නේ නැති ඔයගලන්ට මාර්තු 8 පහ වුණා. ඒත් එකම හරියට කාන්තාව කියන චරිතය ගැන අපි ගොඩක් කතා කරා. රටක් ආදරේ දිනපු ක්‍රීඩිකාවන් 4 දෙනෙක් අපිත් එක්ක එකතු වෙලා ඉන්නවා.
එතකොට එයාගේ කැමති නැති දෙයකට තියෙන්නේ කියන්නේ පඬිතුකමක් වෙනවා එයාගේ.
ලාබයි ඔය දතේවදි
Oh my god. අපිත් එක්ක ඔබ આવොත් hina වෙනව හැමදාමත් මේ කියන්නේ ඇත්තයි වන්නේ.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. You're joining us on Football Sri Lanka TV, your number one destination for all things football Sri Lanka. Here for the second half of the final pre-season game of the Super League. Renown leading the game 3-0 against Ratnam. I'm joined in the commentary box by Ajanta.
රාහුල් සුබ සන්ධ්‍යාවක් වේවා ක්‍රීඩා ලෝලේ ප්‍රිය මිතුරුනි. අප දෙවනි භාගයේ තමයි දැන් දෙවනි භාගයේ ආරම්භ කිරීමට සූදානම්. රත්නම් ක්‍රීඩා සමාජයත් රෙනෝන් ක්‍රීඩා සමාජයත් අතර තරගය ෆුට්බෝල් ශ්‍රී ලංකා ටීවී තුලින් ඔබ නරඹන මෙම තරගය පාපන්දු ශ්‍රී ලංකා පාපන්දු සම්මේලනය විසින් ඉදිරිපත් කරන ලබන සුපර් ලීග් තරග මාලාවේ ප්‍රී-සීසන් එකේ අන්තිම තරගය අද දින පැවැත්වෙන්නේ රාහුල්.
It looks like we are going to see a substitution for Ratnam, hoping for a change in the attack, in the attacking fortunes. It seems like Joseph is coming off, and in his place it will be number 5, that is MH Abdullah, and head coach Fazlur Rahman will be hoping for a change of fortunes with the change of players.
Abdullah පිටිය තුලට ඒ වගේම ජෝසප් පිටිය නිවතට රත්නම් ක්‍රීඩා සමාජයේ ක්‍රීඩා ආදේශකේ
ගෝල්ස් තුනක් පිටිපස්සේ ඉන්නේ. ඒගොල්ලන්ට පුළුවන් වෙයිද ගෝල්ස් තුනක් ගහලා ඊකොලයිස් කරලා ගේම් එකක් පැවැත්වෙන්න?
ඔය අතරම මේ ගෙස් කරන්න අමාරුයි රාහුල්. මොකද රාහුල් අපිට ගෙස් කරන්න අමාරුයි රාහුල්. මොකද මේ රෙනවුන් ක්‍රීඩා සමාජය කියන්නේ ඉතා ප්‍රබල ක්‍රීඩා සමාජයක්. ඒ වගේම රත්නම් ක්‍රීඩා සමාජය හා සමාන ක්‍රීඩා සමාජයක්. නමුත් ඔවුන් ඉතා මම හිතන්නේ යමුණ ක්‍රීඩකයින් විශාල පිරිසක් ක්‍රීඩා කරන ක්‍රීඩා සමාජයක් රත්නම් ක්‍රීඩා සමාජය. ඔවුන් ඇත්තටම ඔවුන් ලොකු අභියෝගයක් වෙලා තියෙනවා මේ අවස්ථාව වෙනකොට රෙනවුන් ක්‍රීඩා සමාජයට. අපි බලමු ක්‍රීඩා තරගය ආරම්භ කරාට පසුව මොවුන් ඉදිරියට යයිද මෙම ගෝලයක් වාර්තා කරයිද කියලා. ඔවුන් නැවතත් තරගය ආරම්භ කරන මේ අවස්ථාව වෙන විට
there you go. Now Renown again going forward. மீண்டும் இரண்டாம் பாதியிலும் உங்களை சந்திப்பதில் மகிழ்ச்சி. ரெனவுன் அணியினர் 3 கோல்கள் முன்னிலையில் இருக்கிறாங்க. ரத்னம் அணி இதுவரைக்கும் எந்த கோலினையும் பெறவில்லை. ரத்னம் எப்படியாவது இந்த போட்டியில் ஒரு 3 கோலை பெற வேண்டும் என்கிற ஒரு முனைப்போடு தான் விளையாடுவார்கள். பார்க்கலாம் ரத்னம் அணியால் இந்த போட்டிக்குள்ள மீண்டும் உள்ளே வர முடியுமாண்டு.
But it's Renown who have immediately started on the front foot with a shot from range which goalkeeper Nafri had to pounce on top of. And then at the other end, goalkeeper Rafiq Rishad rushing off his line to clear the ball away. I think hopefully for Ratnam fans, head coach Fazul Rahman would have given his team a good talking to, and we will see a better game in this second half. Will be what neutral fans will be hoping for, as Lobognan in possession needs to get across away but blocked widely by Francis Agbeti and out at the expense of a corner for Ratnam Sports Club.
Agbeti ඔහුගේ කාර්යය ඉතා මැනවින් ඉටු කරනවා. රෙනවුන් ක්‍රීඩා සමාජයේ ආරක්ෂක ක්‍රීඩක නැවතත් රත්නම් ක්‍රීඩා සමාජයට කෝන් පහරක් පිරිනැමෙනවා. බලමු ඔවුන් මේ සාර්ථක කරගනීද කියලා.
Headed away.
Again Ratnam trying to just pull in a shot from long range,
and then initial attempt blocked and a free kick.
Very interesting position.
As indeed Jana, a very dangerous position, pretty straight on, and looks like this could be a better chance than any for Ratnam to try and turn their fortunes around. Taken quickly.
I think not really executing it perfectly.
I think that was more of a drop ball situation than a free kick, Jana.
Yes.
Because the referee got in the way, and then Rajikumar Santan tried
maybe
to.
That's the issue.
And a very late challenge there, and the referee going into his pocket, and we will see the first yellow card of the game.
Says yellow card that's been shown.
රෙනවුන් ක්‍රීඩකයාට අංක 2 දරන රියල් ක්‍රීඩකයාට කාකාට්පත් අවවාදය වින්සුරු විසින් සිදු කරනවා.
Leaders see
ක්‍රියාවක් නිසා
of the yellow card to Mohammad Riyal.
මොහොමඩ් රියල් ඉතා දක්ෂ ක්‍රීඩකෙක් රෙනවුන් කණ්ඩායමේ සිටින. නමුත් මං හිතන්නේ ඔහු ඉතා වේගෙන් බෝලයට පැමිණියා. නමුත් බෝලයට පන්දුවට නොවේ. වැදින මං හිතන්නේ ක්‍රීඩකයා ඇති තමයි දැවටුනේ. එම නිසා ඌට කාකාට්පත් අවවාදය යොමු කරනවා.
Player still down here. There you go, the replay. Yes, just stepping onto the foot of oncoming player. But even though in the replay, what doesn't do justice is the pace or the speed the tackle was made. So that's why he got a yellow card there.
Absolutely, Jana. As a free kick headed straight to the goalkeeper. Rafiq Rishad taking his time.
රාසික් විසින් පාරක් එල්ල කරනකොට නමුත් ඩිලන් පෙර විනිසුරු විසින් මෙතන නැවතත් සංඥාවක් නිකුත් කරනවා. නැවතත් තරගය ආරම්භ කරනවා.
Renown in possession. does well to get past the defender.
Ratnam players puts the ball, just clears it.
Good work, they've learned from the first half. Just
Yes.
clearing the way without wasting time.
Again played, ball launched into the air. Now
Now
Ratnam
Figueroa.
trying to just progress the ball forward. Plays to their right wing. Couldn't, it didn't take a deflection. Be a throw.
Straight into the face of Chitra Kumar. That would be a very painful blow.
Nasty blow that.
Just smashed. Unintentionally, of course, but right into the face.
චිත්‍රකුමාර්ගේ මොනේ පන්දුව දෙවටෙන්නේ ඒ අවස්ථාවේදී තව වේගෙන් පන්දුව
So you see a replay
රියල් විසින්
that looked
ප්‍රහාර ඉදියත් කරේ
really painful.
පවුල් මොකද ෆඩේ හිතෙන්නේ පන්දුව හැබැයි ඔව් ක්ලියර් කිරීම නිසා පන්දුව පිටින් ඉවතට ඇදී යාමට තමයි සැලකුවේ. නමුත් ඒ පන්දුව කෙලින්ම ඔහුගේ මුහුණේ දෙවටෙන්නේ චිත්‍රකුමාර්ගේ.
අපිට තේරෙනවා නැතන්ට ඒක කොච්චර ඉඩනවා කියලා. ඒ වගේ එහෙම වෙනකොට අර ඌම්නාවෙන් නෙමෙයි ෂුවර් එක එහෙම වෙන්නේ. හැබැයි ෆුට්බෝල් වලින් ඒ වගේ දේවල් වෙනවා.
පොඩි පොඩි ඉන්සිඩන්ට් යන්නේ ඒ වගේ
Ball falls.
මුහුණ පාන්නට සිදු වෙනවා. පන්දු ක්‍රීඩාවේ ඇති.
That's now Ratnam trying to launch another attack but just can't keep the ball in the field of play, but throwing going their way.
Renown protesting the call there.
But nothing can be done as Lobognan once again in possession but can't do anything against the likes
Nicely
of
falls to
Francis
Ratnam
Ampeti,
player.
but possession still there.
ඔය අවස්ථාවේදී ස්ථානගත වීමක් සිදුවී නොතිබුණ නිසා අවස්ථාවන් මගේ හැරෙන රත්නම් ක්‍රීඩා සමාජයට
Huban going for the long through ball.
Not a bad choice that. But ball going out. It'll be a goal kick.
With Rajikumar Santan just unable to keep the ball in bounds of play. And out for a goal kick to Renown. Fazul Rahman still not any happier from when the first half ended. His team still trailing. A lot more needs to be done.
Launches it into the night sky. And also finds the opposition there. Now Ratnam regaining possession. Trying to progress the ball. Yes, he does dribble. But just the touch too heavy. Goes out. But could have just chased the ball.
Indeed, Chitra Kumar should have at least put a leg out, but he just watched it go past and decided, I'm not going to get on the end of that and put no effort.
See, that's what really worries me, Rahul. The effort, the intention, the fire to just get on the ball. That's what is needed for Ratnam now.
Exactly, when your team is 3-0 down, you expect to see some of that hunger. As Chitra Kumar unable to keep hold of the ball.
And mind you, Chitra Kumar was a substitute fielder. He's not even the player, not even playing the whole amount.
As Slobognan, nothing has really been going his way in this game. And yet again, a finish that he definitely will not want to see the replay of. But fortunately for you at home, you get to see the replay.
ලබුගොන් විසින්
As
අසාර්ථක පාර
really should have kept that on target, Ajanta.
Again, I think maybe Chitra Kumar, after getting the blow, he's quite not into the match still.
ඔය ගෝලය වෙත මතන හරි මැදට වගේ එල්ල කරා නම් ඒ ගෝලයක්
ඒ වගේ chance එකක් එනකොට අජන්ට ගෝල් එකකටවත් අර ගෝල් කීපර්ට සේව් එකක් හැටියට දාන්න මොනවා හරි කරන්න ඕනේ.
අනිවාර්යයෙන්. නමුත් ඔහුගේ මතන්නේ ඔහු එච්චර
On target, hurry.
Yes, now Renown 3 goals up but looking for a fourth. It's a long ball from the back.
And again, they're trying to press the keeper. Ball goes to Ratnam player. Okay, let's see what Ratnam can do from here. Yes, just a split second. Always Ratnam seems like a second late into their decisions. The kick going a second late, the throw going a second late, even the tackles, all just reaction not
Something
fast
that
enough.
needs to improve as a free kick now for Ratnam. Chipped into the box.
Oh, very good ball.
Headed by
Nicely
Akbeti.
delivered.
Now Renown looking to launch a counter.
Oh, nicely done that by Ratnam player. Yes, he could give the ball. Promising situation. Let's see what Ratnam can do. Have they got the hunger to get the goal?
Chitrakumar, a cross that's just not what they needed.
Again, Chitrakumar really looks poor today. Maybe after that blow to his head.
He needed to keep that cross a little lower, but just too powerful for Lobogdan or Rajikumar Santan to do anything as Chitrakumar yet again.
Dribbling past players.
And he goes down and referee blows his whistle for a free kick. And rightly so, I think he was shoved off the ball by Aman Faiza.
Two defenders just coming to block him, and one of them.
An interesting story that I forgot to mention, Jana. Aman Faiza, number 7 of Renown, formerly a Ratnam player, and did brilliantly the club that he started his professional career with, and now has come back to haunt them really with Renown.
අනිසි ක්‍රියාවක් රත්නම් ක්‍රීඩා සමාජයට ෆ්‍රී කික් එකක් කියන්නේ නිදහස් පාරක් එල්ල කිරීමට හැකියාව ලැබෙනවා.
And we have Edison Figueroa, a man who is no stranger to a free kick.
Oh, Figueroa already scored one stunner.
We saw a world-class free kick from him earlier. What is he going to do this time?
Had the idea, but I don't know anything that Ratnam are thinking today, not going to their way.
I don't know if he forgot to mention the plan to Vinod Kumar, but Vinod Kumar seemed to be surprised as the rest of us that the ball was coming his way. As we see, he was staring at the goalkeeper and seemed to only realize the ball was coming his way when he saw it.
ඊට වැඩි සැලකිලිමත් වුණා නම් හොඳයි නේ. මොකද එඩිසන් ෆිගරාඩෝ කියන්නේ ඉතා පළපුරුදු ක්‍රීඩකෙක්. ඔව් ඔවනි අපරීක්ෂාකාරී පහරක් යොමු කරයි කියලා ඇත්තටම මම හිතුවේ නෑ. මම හිතුවේ ඒකවත් පහරක් ගෝලේ වෙත යොමු කරයි කියලා. එහෙම යොමු කරා නම් සමහර විට වෙනස් වෙන්නත් තිබුණා මේ තීරණය.
Right, Haryajanta, he should have gone for goal himself really from such close range, but in the end the attempted set piece routine not coming off at all, as Ratnam once again Bogdan unable to get on the end of that, and Francis Agbeti going all the way back to Rasik Rishad.
කීප අවස්ථාවකදී මේ රත්නම් ක්‍රීඩකයන් විසින් මෙවැනි පහරවල් වලට යොමු වුණා. ඉතා අපරීක්ෂාකාරී පහරවල්. නමුත් ඔවුන් සිතාමතා කලබලයකින් තොරව එම ප්‍රහාර එල්ල කරා නම් සමහර විට ගෝලයක් විය හැකි. රහ්මාන් අබ්දුල් රහ්මාන් පුහුණුකරු රත්නම් ක්‍රීඩා සමාජයේ.
It's good to see that the head coach, even though his team are 3 goals down, still yelling out instructions, trying to get the players into their right positions, trying to get his tactics across. It's a free kick going Ratnam's way.
නැවතත් අනිසි ක්‍රියාව සිදු වෙනවා.
Vinod Kumar doesn't really had the best of games, but almost at the hour mark there is time to turn that around as a free kick yet again for Ratnam.
Ratnam trying to grow on this game, trying to make something happening. That's good to see. Surprising, welcoming to be honest. But again, it's their execution. They have the plan. Even the free kick earlier, they had some sort of plan, but executing it was where the problem is. Let's see what happens with this.
Another free kick.
ෆිගරාඩෝ පන්දු යොමු කිරීමට බලමු. ඔව් මෙවර මේ සාර්ථක කරගනීද කියලා. කෙසේ
Seems
හෝ
a little too far out.
Goes for the goal. Not enough power in it.
Indeed, from far out you need much more power than that. A man of his experience will know that, but not coming off on that occasion. And now ball all the way back to the Ratnam goalkeeper.
එවැනි පහරකට හෝ ගියා නම් අයිත හොඳයි කියලා මා සිතනවා රාහුල්. මොකද එවිට සමහර විට එය ගෝලයක් හෝ නොවුනත් නමුත් ගෝලයේ වෙතටනේ මම බෝලේ රැගෙන ගොස් යොමු කරන්නේ.
Right, Haryajanta, as Ehuban winning the ball off Dilly Pierce.
Long ball, quite not finding the other winger. Crossfield pass.
I think Ratnam at this point really need to put some more players upfield. They need to push their attack. They're 3 goals down. There is no point of sitting back. And unfortunately, it seems like Ehuban just hasn't been doing the job up front today that Ratnam need. Maybe if they can get another striker in to play upfield along with Ehuban, maybe it could revitalize their attack. As once again, it's Renown in possession.
Renown just giving the ball back, but anyway, put out by the Ratnam defender.
අග්බෙටි ක්‍රීඩකයා ඉතා මම හිතන්නේ ආරක්ෂක ක්‍රීඩකයා ආරක්ෂක පෙළේ ඔහු ඉතා දක්ෂ අයුරින් ඔහුගේ ස්ථානය රැකගෙන ආරක්ෂා කරගනිමින් ඔහු ක්‍රීඩා කරනවා. ඉතා දක්ෂ අන්දමින් රෙනවුන් ක්‍රීඩා සමාජයට ඉතා ලොකු සේවයක් ලබා දෙන ක්‍රීඩකයෙක්. ඉතා පළපුරුදු. නැවතත් දිලිප් පීරිස්ගෙන් පන්දු ගිලිහෙනවා.
Now Ratnam Figueroa passing back. And straight back to Renown. The ball is given away poorly. Ratnam really need to work on their passing. They've been quite poor in this game. As Agbeti going for that long ball. It works well, and now Aman made the run. The ball didn't come, and then the through ball in the end straight to the goalkeeper. He had the options of Dilly Pierce and Aman Pfizer making the runs, but the pass just didn't come in time. And Ratnam let off the hook. As Aman Pfizer winning the ball back for the Colombo boys in blue.
Aman තමයි මම හිතන්නේ රාහුල් රෙනවුන් ක්‍රීඩා සමාජයේ සිටින දෙකින් බහුල ක්‍රීඩකයා පැරණිතම සමාජිකයා. ඔහු ඉතා දක්ෂ අයුරින් මැද පෙළ ක්‍රීඩකයෙකු ලෙස ඔහුගේ මනාව ඔහුගේ කටයුතු.
Aman කරියර් පටන් ගත්තේ රත්නම එක්ක. හැබැයි දැන්
අනිවාර්යෙන්
හොඳ එයාට හොඳ ගේම් එකක් තියෙනවා. එයාට අර ප්‍රූව් කරන්න ඕනේ එයාගේ පරණ කණ්ඩායමත් එක්ක එයාට.
ඔව් ඒක ඇත්ත. රාහුල් නැවතත් රත්නම් ක්‍රීඩකයෙක්.
There's a horrible bit of work there by the goalkeeper, and Dilly Pierce was just not ready to capitalize on that. But a howler almost by the goalkeeper Nafris. He came well off his line and really messed up the clearance, and Dilly Pierce just wasn't able to capitalize on that, or it could have been 4-0 here at the Sugatadasa.
Already on the back foot. Ratnam would have never recovered from such a blow.
Indeed, they are making lives way more difficult for themselves than it needs to be. As yet again, Dilly Pierce flag raised for offside.
And one thing Ratnam would really fancy here is after the first 15 or 20 minutes, they haven't considered a goal. They might see that as an improvement.
නප්‍රීස් ඉතා මම හිතන්නේ ලාබාල ක්‍රීඩකයෙක් ඉතා දෙකින් අඩු ක්‍රීඩකයෙක්. ඔහු ඉතා ඉක්මනින් පන්දුවට එනවා බෝලේ වෙත. නමුත් ඒ අවස්ථාවේ දිලිප් පීරිස් අතින් ගිලිහුණ නිසා වාසනාවකට එහෙම නැත්තම් තවත් ගෝලයක් වෙනවා තබා ගන්න තිබුණා.
And now it's Ratnam.
There you go, nice ball into the box.
Lobogdan keeps it down. Oh, he just wasn't able to keep hold of it. A good bit of defending from Renown. And Renown, I thought they were going to go on the counter, but referee blowing his whistle.
Yes, it was the handball that's been called because while attempting to control the ball struck the hand.
And Chitrakumar once again opting not to chase the ball down, letting it run off. He really should have chased it down.
කිසිම ක්‍රීඩකයෙක් මම හිතන්නේ නොමෙති ස්ථානයකට තමයි ස්ථානවල බෝලේ යොමු කරන්නේ.
We all really want to see Ratnam scoring goals here.
නැවතත් රෙනවුන් ක්‍රීඩා සමාජයේ ඉදිරියට බෝලේ රැගෙන යනවා. අපි බලමු දිලිප් පීරිස් ඔව් ගෝලයක් වාර්තා කරගනීද? ඔව් ගෝලයක් වාර්තා කරගන්න දිලිප් පීරිස් විසින් මම හිතන්නේ පිට ගෝල තෘත්වයක් ලබා ගැනීමෙන් අද තරඟාවලියේ ඉතා වර්ණවත් කරන මෙම තරඟය දිලිප් පීරිස් විසින් ලබා ගන්න තුන්වෙනි ගෝලයයි ජන ඔබට අවස්ථාව.
Yes, that's the hat trick for Dilly Pierce, getting 3 goals and altogether Renown now 4 goals into this match. 4 கோல்களை Renown அணியினர் பெற்றிருக்கிறார்கள். மிகவும் சிறப்பான ஆட்டம். திலீப் பீரிஸ் ஒரு ஹேட்ரிக்கை இப்பொழுது ஸ்வீகரித்திருக்கிறார். மிகவும் பொருத்தத்தக்க என்னன்னா வந்து இந்த போட்டிக்கு சிறப்பான ஒரு ஆட்டக்காரராக ரினானின் திலீப் பீரிஸ் மாறி இருக்கிறார்.
දිලිප් පීරිස් ඔහුගේ නායකත්වයේ වගකීම ඉතා මැනවින් ඉටු කරනවා රිනෝන් ක්‍රීඩා සමාජයට. නැවතත් එම පුනරුපණය අපට දැක බලා ගන්නට හැකියාව ලැබෙනවා. ඔහු ඉතා අලංකාරවත් පහරක් ඔහු ගෝලීව පරයමින් තමයි මේ ගෝලය වෙත යොමු කරන්නේ. 4ට බිඳුවක් වශයෙන් රිනෝන් කණ්ඩායම ඉදිරියෙන් සිටිනවා මේ අවස්ථාවේදී.
Again, defense is a problem, isn't it, Ajanta? Defense not really on a very high note there. Off by a long distance today, the defense of Ratnam.
අනිවාර්යයෙන්ම ජනා මේ හැම වෙලාවෙම රත්නම් ආරක්ෂක පෙළේ ඉතා ලොකු ගැප් එකක් තියෙනවා. ඒ ගැප් එක අතරින් අනිවාර්යයෙන්ම මේ ඒක ප්‍රයෝජනයට අරගෙන දිලිප් පීරිස් ඒ වගේම රිනෝන් කණ්ඩායම අනිත් ක්‍රීඩකයන් මම හිතන්නේ දැල වෙත පන්දුව යොමු කරනවා.
Rightly said, Ajanta. First goal, second goal, third goal, all with the gap they are leaving on the left back. Again, this time also the left back, there is a problem. He goes behind and puts in a good cross there.
අනිවාර්යයෙන්ම නැවතත් දිලිප් පීරිස් ඔහු ඉතා දක්ෂයින් ක්‍රීඩා කරනවා. ගෝල තිත්‍රයක් ලබාගෙන මෙම තරගමාලාවේ දිලිප් පීරිස්, කවිඳු ඉෂාන්, රෆීක් ක්‍රීඩකයන් ගෝල තිත්‍රය බැගින් ලබාගෙන තිබෙනවා. ඔහු නැවතත් රත්නම් ක්‍රීඩා සමාජයේ Chitra Kumar
is also today not up to the mark, very not intense enough today. Chitra Kumar
හැකියාවක් නැහැ රත්නම් ක්‍රීඩා සමාජයට ගෝලයක් බවට පරිවර්තනය කිරීමට. ආරක්ෂක ක්‍රීඩකින් විසින් ව්‍යර්ථ කරනු ලබනවා. හමානු
there you go, ball with Renown.
Akbiti.
Still ball with Renown. Sliding tackle, ball with Ratnam. Ball again, possession gained by Renown.
Jutsupan ita daksan demin bandu ma hitanne dela ආසන්නයටත් ඒමට හැකියාවක් නැහැ.
Oh, is it another goal? Almost missing the. Yes, that's the 5th goal.
සාර්ථක කරගන්නවා දිලිප් පීරිස්. ජන ඒ අවස්ථාවේ 4වෙනි ගෝලේ දිලිප් පීරිස්ගේ කණ්ඩායමේ 5වෙනි ගෝලේ 5ට බිඳුවක් වශයෙන් රිනෝන් ක්‍රීඩා සමාජයේ රත්නම් ක්‍රීඩා සමාජයේ ඉදිරියෙන් සිටිනවා. ජන ඔබට අවස්ථාව ඉතා අනගිබවුණී ගෝලයක්.
சரியாக சொன்னீங்க, நன்றி அஜாந்த. 4வது கோலினை திலீப் பீரிஸ் பெற்றிருக்கிறார் ஒரு போட்டியில். அவர் மாத்திரம் 4 கோலினை பெற்றிருக்கிறார். மொத்தமாக பார்க்கும்போது இப்பொழுது ரினோன் அணியினர் 5 கோலினை பெற்றிருக்கிறார்கள். ரத்னம் அணி மீண்டும் அந்த பால் வந்த திசையானது வலதுபுறம் இருந்து அவர்கள் மிகவும் அவர்களது டிஃபென்ஸ் கொஞ்சம் மோசமாக இருக்கிறது. அந்த லெஃப்ட் பேக் என்று சொல்லப்படுகிற அந்த பொசிஷனூடாக தான் கோல்கள் மீண்டும் மீண்டும் வந்து கொண்டிருக்கிறது. அவர்களும் ரினோன் அணி அதை பைபாஸ் செய்து வந்து கொண்டே இருக்கிறார்கள். மீண்டும் ஒரு கோல், 5வது கோலினை பெற்றிருக்கிறார்கள் ரினோன் அணியினர். So 5th goal being scored here by Renown, again utilizing the space behind the left. I think since the start of the match, that's the same problem that's been again and again going through Ratnam here. Huge space at the back of the left back.
ඔව් ඇත්ත වශයෙන්ම අර පෙර පරිදි මා කියු පරිදි රත්නම් ක්‍රීඩා සමාජයේ ලොකු ගැප් එකක් තියෙනවා. එහුබාන් ක්‍රීඩකයා මම හිතන්නේ ක්‍රීඩකකින් අතහැර සිටියේ ඔහුගේ ස්ථානයේ නොවේ සිටි එම නිසා ඒ හේතුවෙන් දිලිප් පීරිස්ට හැකියාව ලැබුණා. දැන් තත් ගෝලයක් ලබා ගැනීමට දැන් ගෝල 5ට බිඳුවක් වශයෙන් රිනෝන් ක්‍රීඩා සමාජයේ ඉදිරියෙන් සිටිනවා.
Right, Ananta. So what they can do, okay, now Ratnam has already conceded 5 goals, so how they can stop any more further damage is maybe they can put another player on the left back, 2 players guarding the left side, then they can reduce the damage. So that's what is one plan, Ajanta. Players දෙකක් දාන්න පුළුවන්.
අනිවාර්යෙන් ඉන්නේ දාන්න පුළුවන්. නමුත් මේ
back 5
ඒ ඔවුන් ඇත්තට උන්ගේ ස්ථානයේ ස්ථානගත වී පොසිෂන් එකේ නැහැ. ඒ නොමැති හේතුවෙන් තමයි මේගොල්ලන්ට මේ වාසිය ලැබිලා තියෙන බොහෝ දුරට මාරු. එහෙනම් නැවතත් බලමු.
Goal there. Oh, again just mildly missing it. Ratnam are very being out of sorts. Here another almost into the
දුර සිට පන්දුව දිගු ප්‍රහාරයක් එල්ල කරා. නමුත් රත්නම් දැල් රකින්න ආරක්ෂක දැල් රකින්න විසින් රැක ගන්නවා.
So Renown FC are running riot here. But very hard for a comeback. 5-0 again to score 5 goals within another half an hour, so it's really hard.
විශාල ගෝල ප්‍රමාණයක් මේ මං හිතන්නේ රත්නම් ක්‍රීඩා සමාජයට මේ හඹා යාමට හැකියාවක් ඇතයි කියලා. නැවතත් එම පුනරූපණය අංක 13 දරන ක්‍රීඩක Renown ක්‍රීඩා සමාජයේ ඔහු විසින් මදුෂාන් තමයි පහර එල්ල කරේ. නමුත් ඒ ගෝලයක් බවට පරිවර්තනය කිරීමේ හැකියාවක් නැහැ. නැවතත් කෝණ පහරක් රත්නම් ක්‍රීඩා සමාජයේ පිරිනැමෙන අංක 11 දරන ක්‍රීඩක රත්නම් ක්‍රීඩා සමාජයේ.
Here we go. Another corner taken.
අලමු හැකියාවක් ලැබෙයිද කියලා නෑ ඒ විවර්ත වෙනවා. Ojana?
Yeah, the same. Thank you, Ajanta. Now, Renown again running riot here at the Sugata Stadium. Rahul, if you see all 5 goals utilizing the space behind the back.
Absolutely,
And the last 2 goals also going in the same.
After he scored the first goal, I called him Captain Fantastic, and since then he has gone to add 3 more, and not just hat-trick, he has 4 goals to his name now, does Captain Dilly Pierce, and 5-0. We were wondering whether Ratnam could mount some sort of comeback, but I think that's a fairy tale that has gone far away now.
Exactly, I think to be realistic, it's almost no way back here for Ratnam.
Absolutely, and what a performance by skipper Dilly Pierce. 4 goals.
Sometimes they call it the quadric.
රවුල් මං නිවැරදි දන්නේ මං හිතන්නේ මේ වැඩිම ලබාගත් ගෝල් සංඛ්‍යාව සම 4ක් දිලි පීරිස් ලබාගත් මේ තරඟ මාලාවෙම ලබාගත් වැඩිම ගෝල් සංඛ්‍යාව වෙන්න ඇති වැඩිම ගෝල් ලාභියා
එක මැච් එකේ. හරි.
ඔව් නැවතත් ක්‍රීඩක ආදේශයක් සිදු වෙනවා.
Afam Akram coming in. Pierce going out.
දිලි පීරිස් මං හිතන්නේ පිටියෙන් ඉවතර ගන්නවා.
Dilly Pierce, as we see another substitute, Hamad Hafildin coming off in place of Madhushankar, and Dilly Pierce very much able to come off with his head held high. 4 goals for his team, and what a performance in the final match of the Super League pre-season, signing off with a very powerful statement, and all the other 9 teams will have to watch out going into the main tournament, as a shot from distance well wide of the target.
නිදස් පාරක් එල්ල කරන ලැබුව රත්නම් ක්‍රීඩකයෙක් විසින් නමුත් ලොබගොන් නමුත් එය ගෝලින් ඉවතට තමයි පන්දු ඇදී යන්නේ. නැවතත් Renown ක්‍රීඩා සමාජයේ
I think
පිරිනමන
all Ratnam can do now is just trying to forget the score, just not taking the scoreline into account and try to attack. At least at 3 goals, 5-3 is a respectable score. They'll really have to try and score some goals here.
I think at this point, Jana, they'll take even 5-1 if they can.
Yes, rightly said, Rahul.
Because 1 goal at least gives them a tiny positive to take away, as we see a yellow card, and good work by the Renown player to push his teammate away. Unnecessary bit of
මුර්ෂිඩ් හට මං හිතන්නේ කහ කාඩ් පත් අවවාදයක් කරනවා. මං හිතන්නේ අනිසි ක්‍රියාවක් හේතුවෙන්
Still referee sorting out his cards.
It's like waiting for confirmation.
රෙඩ් කාඩ්
Yes, he's been
රෙඩ් කාඩ් අවවාදයක් මං හිතන්නේ රතු කාඩ් පත් අවවාදයක් ලබා දෙනවා මොහමඩ් රියාල් හට Renown ක්‍රීඩා සමාජයේ අංක 2 තරණ ක්‍රීඩක මම හිතන්නේ අනිසි ක්‍රියාවක් සිදු වුණා පිටියේ මැද.
Yes, Hafildin is coming in. Anyway, Murshid being shown the yellow card here.
Waiting for confirmation because the referee's red card was indeed out of his pocket. but it's not extremely clear as to who or if someone was shown the red card.
Rizny wants out the
රිස්නිට
yellow card.
yellow card එකක් මම හිතන්නේ කහ කාඩ් පත් අවවාදයක්.
But indeed, it seems like number 2, Mohammad Riyal,
red card
has
මම හිතන්නේ දැන්
indeed
අපේ
been
තියෙනවා.
shown the red
The
card.
second yellow, I guess.
Indeed, a double yellow for number 2, Mohammad Riyal,
Mohammad Riyal.
and a man down for Renown, but 5 goals up. Not really a concern for them, except in the matter of the discipline department. But could this be the turning point for Ratnam? 5 goals behind, 15 minutes left.
I take it. I'd actually love to see 5 goals coming in a short span of time.
What an end to the Super League pre-season that would be, Jana.
I would have no complaints about it, Rahul.
But it's Renown in possession, but only for a short period of time, as Ehuban winning the ball back. And now Ratnam need to step on the gas. They are running out of time.
Yes, Ratnam have to just find something, some positive out of this match. Again, the long ball going really wide there, out of play. It will be a throw in for the Renown.
Throw in taken quickly. Looks like it's Francis Agbeti who has been given the captain's armband, with Dilly Pierce coming off. Yes, Ratnam keep hold of possession. Ehuban. A deflection from the Renowned player means it's not offside, as Chitrakumar passes it off. But Renown winning the ball back, and a foul given away by Ratnam, number 12, Vinod Kumar.
අනිසි ඇසිරීමක් විනෝද් කුමාර් අනේ පිටිය මැද නැවතත් රෙනෝන් ක්‍රීඩා සමාජය පන්දු යොමු කරනවා.
Oh, that was almost the 6th goal. It came off the post. The goalkeeper was just watching it. He could do nothing, but the post coming to his rescue.
Fortunately for Ratnam, not any more damage done there.
That was Jude Suman, the defender, coming all the way to the front.
Oh, that was really good work, but still
And he almost had his moment up front.
such a shame that he couldn't put it into the box.
He did well to control the ball and a good finish, but just couldn't get it inside the post.
ජූඩ් සුමන් විසින් ඒ පහර එල්ල කරේ නමුත් ඒ ගෝල් කණුවේ වැදී පන්දුව ගෝල් පොස්ටින් ඊට ඇදී යනවා. ගෝලයක් බවට පරිවර්තනය කිරීමට හැකියාවක් නැහැ රෙනෝන් ක්‍රීඩා සමාජයට.
Puts it into the path of the ongoing striker.
Rajakumar Santan,
Yes.
he has a plethora of defenders ahead of him.
To try to just pull the shot from distance sometimes.
Edison Figurado's first time pass attempt not coming off, and Renown taking their sweet time to pick up the ball.
I think Filurado just thought of chipping it into one of his forwards, but idea not going right there.
It unfortunately not on the same wavelength as Renown now in possession. They are a man down, but somehow they are the team who are keeping hold of possession.
Exactly, and they look dominant even though they are just a 10-man team.
Indeed, you think that Ratnam were a team with a man down, the way the game is going, as yet again possession with Renown.
Nicely done. Nice chip. Again, one-touch football going very good for Renown here.
Ratnam just chasing the ball as Francis Agbeti running from the back all the way to the front.
Oh, he's been fouled again. You
Aman
can see.
Pfizer was making that brilliant run and waiting for that true ball that didn't come.
Tip there.
ෆ්‍රැන්සිස් අග්බිටි ඉතා මැනවින් කණ්ඩායමට ඔහුගේ සහාය ලබා දෙනවා. ඔහු ඉතා දක්ෂ අන්දමින් ක්‍රීඩා කරනවා ඔහුගේ ආරක්ෂක
There's a
කලාපය තුල.
change. Priyadashana coming in. Mohammad Sajid coming out.
සාජිත් පිටින් ඉවතට ප්‍රියදර්ශන පිටිය තුලට ක්‍රීඩා කිරීම සඳහා රෙනෝන් ක්‍රීඩා සමාජය.
Shamil Ahmed coming in and Mushfi going out. Another change for Renown here.
අහමඩ් පිටිය තුලට මුෂ්පීර් පිටින් ඉවතට රෙනෝන් ක්‍රීඩා සමාජය ක්‍රීඩක ආදේශක දෙක.
Jana, do you think we have more goals left in this game?
To be honest, Rahul, if we look at this game, it looks like Renown that might score if at all we have some goals here, because Ratnam today looks really off color. Ratnam trying to keep possession. I think the main problem there was for Ratnam was those 3 goals coming in no time there. Just within a blink of an eye, they were already 3 down. For any team to come back from that sort of a deficit, that too early on in the first half, is really hard. But Ratnam might take, or in fact, to take some positives out of this game, they would just look at few opportunities that they got which they couldn't capitalize. In fact, to be honest, opportunities in the sense they were all half opportunities today. I don't remember any real threat today that was present for Ratnam today.
Indeed, as once again it's Renown in possession and threatening attackingly. And Jana, we had 6 goals in the first match and we have 5 already today as another cross into the box.
And it's the last match day week in this pre-season. So yesterday, taking into account, we had 7 goals in the first match, 4 in the second. So
what an end to the Super League pre-season, Jana.
Rightly said, good strikes, good goals.
නැවතත් කාකාටවත් අවවාදයක් ලැබෙනවා රිනවුන් ක්‍රීඩා සමාජයේ අංක 15 දරන ක්‍රීඩක.
As Ratnam
nicely
taking
done.
quickly, this could be
Should
the
score
first
goal.
goal, and
Okay.
it's not the time. Chitra Kumar, number
Going for the
7.
near post there, but still keeper on his toes, very vigilant, puts it out.
ඉතා අවාසනාවන්ත මම හිතන්නේ පහරක්. මම හිතන්නේ අද රත්නම් ක්‍රීඩා සමාජයේ අවස්ථා ගිලිහි ගියා ගෝල් වාර්තා කිරීමට තිබූ අවස්ථා. චිත්‍ර කුමාර් විසින් එල්ල කළ පහර.
It was taken quickly. Chitra Kumar, very young player himself, as the free kick. I beg your pardon, the corner struck into the box but couldn't capitalize as Renown now tried to clear away.
Rahul, these sort of chances, those are the ones you capitalize one-on-one with the keeper. You should again, that's another goal.
And that's goal number 6.
I told you,
Number
Rahul,
11.
if at all a goal comes, that should come from Renown player. And
අශාම්
again,
බක්‍රම් විසින් වාර්තා කරනු ලබනවා එම ගෝලය.
On the counter attack, we were wondering whether Ratnam can pull off a miraculous comeback, but the team with 10 men have somehow added the 6th, and Afam
one last punch here.
on the counter attack,
Look at that.
sending a powerful statement to
Again.
the rest of the Super League. Whether we have 10 men or 9 men, we can score.
One thing, one positive here is the attack didn't come from the left flank though. It came from the other side. And
Attack.
also, I guess the keeper was kind of poor there. He should have been a bit more, on his toes. Should have attacked the ball. Should have attacked the striker because they had nothing to lose. But keeper was just planted to his place. That was another problem.
And yet again, poor work, sees the ball won by Renown and going all the way back to their goalkeeper.
අෆම් බක්‍රම් පිටියට අසැනින්මයි ගෝලේ වාර්තා කරගන්නේ. ඔහු ඉතා දක්ෂ අන්දමින් ඒ ගෝලේ වෙත යොමු කරනවා. නැවතත් අෆම් බක්‍රම්.
And it will be one of their important days for Renown, a day not to forget, where they put down or defeated Ratnam 6-0. As of now, if the score stays the same.
Indeed, a scoreline to remember in their historic battle of their rivalry, as this time the goalkeeper getting to it.
ආයට බින්දුවක් වශයෙන් රිනවුන් ක්‍රීඩා සමාජය ඉදිරියෙන් සිටිනවා.
ඒක ගොඩක් කාලයේ
ඔව්
එයාගේ මෙමරි එකේ ඉන්නවා.
I think this has been absolutely one-sided trashing really in this Colombo derby, and I don't think Renown fans around the country are going to let their Ratnam fans forget about this, because what a performance it has been, especially from their captain Dilly Pierce, who, let's not forget, is a young player himself despite his wealth of experience. I think what this Super League pre-season has shown is positive signs for the future of football in Sri Lanka. So make sure you subscribe to Football Sri Lanka TV, because we are going to see much more thrilling action just like this coming to you when the main season kicks off.
නැවතත් Renown ක්‍රීඩා සමාජයේ මැනවින් ඔහු අද දවසේ ක්‍රීඩාවට අවතීර්ණ වේ. ඉතා විශිෂ්ට අන්දමින් ක්‍රීඩා කරනවා. ඔහු මැනවින් බෝලේ පන්දුව පාලනය කිරීම, පන්දුව විතර මනාව ලෙස හසුරුවමින් නැවතත් ක්‍රීඩක ආදේශයක් සිදු වෙනවා. පෙරේරා ටී තුලට මුර්ෂිද් පිටියෙන් ඉවතට අතත් රත්නම් විසින් දිගු පාරක් කෙල්ල කර නමුත් එය පැති රේඛාවෙන් එපිටට ඇදී යනවා. නැවතත් පන්දුව බාර කරනවා නිදහස් විසිකිරීමක් ලෙස Renown කණ්ඩායමට පිරිනැම වෙනවා මේ අවස්ථාවේ.
Ratnam play down there. Referee just goes to check if he's alright. Meanwhile, the game is stopped.
රත්නම් ක්‍රීඩා සමාජයේ සුලක්ෂණ අංක 4 දන ක්‍රීඩකයා මම හිතන්නේ ආදී ආබාධයකට ලක්ව සිටිනවා.
We just have a few minutes before the stoppage time. Another 4 minutes remaining plus stoppage time, and we are done with this match. We are done with this Super League pre-season also. So really a well organized tournament this, with lots of teams.
අද දිනේ ඉතා අවසානවන්ත අන්දමින් රත්නම් ක්‍රීඩා සමාජයට එකදු ගෝලයක් හෝ මේ වන විට වාර්තා කිරීමට හැකියාවක් ලැබුණේ නැහැ. Renown කණ්ඩායම උන්ට ලැබුණු අවස්ථා සියල්ලම පාහේ ගෝලය තුලට යොමු කර ගෝල 6ක් ලබාගෙන ඉදිරියෙන් සිටිනවා. නැවතත් නිදහස් විසිකිරීම Renown ක්‍රීඩා සමාජයේ.
Ball with Ratnam through the middle, finding one of their, goes forward, takes a shot. Well wide of the keeper.
Nothing going their way. It took a deflection and it's out for a corner kick, because that man again, Lobognon, took a strong deflection. Nothing has really been going his way today.
කෝන බෝලයක් ලෙස Renown රත්නම් කණ්ඩායමට ලැබෙනවා.
Kicks it, keeper palms it away, but ball still with Ratnam.
රාශික් ඉතා දක්ෂ අන්දමින් එය විවර්ත කරනු ලැබුවා. වේගෙන් පන්දුව
Puts in a good cross there, crossfield pass, tries to take it in the first volley.
Rajkumar Santan just unable to connect properly, couldn't wrap his foot around that ball, and too easy for the renowned goalkeeper Rasik Rishad. But ball still with Ratnam. If they can just pull one back at least, they will have something positive to take away from this, even though it won't feel like it. As yet another substitution for Ratnam Sports Club. Maduranga coming on in place of Sudarshan Sulakshan.
ක්‍රීඩක ආදේශනයක් මදුරංගේ වෙතට සුලක්ෂණ පිටිය තුලට ක්‍රීඩා කිරීම සමග නැවතත් නිදහස් විසිකිරීම Renown ක්‍රීඩා සමාජයට පන්දු රැගෙන ඉදිරියට යනවා. අවවලකනු ලැබුවා රත්නම් ක්‍රීඩා සමාජයේ ක්‍රීඩක විසින්. නැවතත් නිදහස් විසිකිරීමක් ලෙස Renown කණ්ඩායමට ලැබෙනවා පන්දුව.
Not able to keep hold of that, and the long ball by Ratnam straight to the goalkeeper, and Rasik Rishad taking his time to pick it up in the final minute of regulation time.
තාමත් වැඩි කාලයක් පන්දුව දෝලනය කිරීම සහ පන්දු පාලනය සිදු කරන Renown ක්‍රීඩා සමාජය එනම් ක්‍රීඩකින් ඉතා දක්ෂ අන්දමින් නැවතත් රත්නම් ක්‍රීඩා
Now
සමාජය
Ratnam trying to go forward again, ball being put out by Renown.
සන්තන් උත්සාහයක් ගත්තා.
Not happy with the Renown player there. Feels like he was unnecessarily fouled, but the throwing going their way. Vinod Kumar launching it long. Flick back and long shot.
Can they take the long shot? Oh, he
Bogdan.
does!
Oh,
Yes.
crucial intervention by Rasik Rishad. And Bogdan yet again has to wait for his goal. It really hasn't been his day, but that was one of his best attempts all day. But Rasik Rishad,
Equally up to the task there.
indeed a good save. by-
ලබගොනන් ඉතා වේගවත් පාරක් එල්ල කරා නමුත් රාශික් ඉතා දක්ෂ අන්දමින් එය විවර්ත කරනු ලැබුවා පන්දුව.
Ball again played upfield. Can Renown get on the end of it?
Looks like we'll have a minimum of 2 minutes of added time.
Ball going out. It'll be a throw in for Ratnam here.
තරගේ අවසන් කිරීමට තව මිනිත්තු දෙකක් පමණයි ඉතිරිව ඇත්තේ. අද දවසේ තුල පැවැත්වෙන අන්තිම තරගයේ අවසන් තරගය මෙය.
See,
Oh, puts in a good cross.
Kumar Santan, but no one there in the box really to attack it except for Chitra Kumar.
And defensively, just given the ball back to the keeper through chest. Now Renown.
නැවතත් Renown ක්‍රීඩා සමාජයේ පන්දු පිරිනැමීම පන්දු ලබාගෙන ඉදිරියට යොමු කරනවා. අක්බිටිසි
Ball with Ratnam. Nice through ball,
But no one really there to attack it. And it's too easy for Francis Agbeti.
දැන් Renown ක්‍රීඩා සමාජයේ ඉතා සැහැල්ලුවෙන් ක්‍රීඩා කරන විලාසයක් අපිට පේනවා.
again winning the second ball. Ratnam keeping past players. Bogdan looking for some support. Gets a deflection into the keeper's hand.
I'm very confused, John. I thought it's Ratnam who have the man advantage, but certainly doesn't look or feel like it.
Yes, I think because to use your man advantage, you have to put in your pass as well. That's it, Rahul.
And that is the end of the game, and that is the end of the Super League pre-season. And what a final game we've had. Renown 6, Ratnam 0, and Captain Fantastic Dilly Pierce. Not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 brilliant goals. And it's all kick-started with Raza, and then the 4 goals by Dilly Pierce before Afam Akram himself came to the party and made it 6. And despite being a man down, Renown have absolutely thumped their rivals Ratnam to end the Super League pre-season with an emphatic statement to the other teams as we take a look at the highlights from the game.
හයට බින්දුවක් වශයෙන් තරගය නිම වෙනවා. Renown කණ්ඩායම ඉදිරියෙන් සිටිනවා. නැවතත් පුනරුපන දර්ශන ඔබට දැක බලා ගන්නට හැකි. Dilly Pierce පන්දු යොමු කරනවා ප්‍රථමයෙන්. ඔවුන්ගේ
இன்றைய போட்டி நிறைவில் 6 கோல்களை பெற்றிருந்தார்கள் Renown அணியினர். 6-0 என்று சொல்லி இந்த போட்டியில் ரட்னம் அணியை வீழ்த்தியிருக்கிறார்கள். இந்த போட்டியுடன் இன்றைய தினத்துக்காக இல்லைனா வந்து இந்த சூப்பர் லீக் போட்டிகளின் ப்ரீ சீசன் போட்டிகள் நிறைவுக்கு வருகிறது. இந்த போட்டிகளை ஒழுங்கமைப்பு செய்த அனைவருக்கும் இதுக்கு பின்னால் இருக்கும் எல்லாருக்குமே நன்றிகளை தெரிவித்துக் கொள்கிறேன்.
That was the first for Dilly Pierce, and then this was the second. Did well.
There you go, the highlights still just going in. Almost so many goals, so much of action in the second half also.
ශ්‍රී ලංකා පාපන් සම්මේලනය මගින් ඉදිරිපත් කරනු ලබන සුපර් ලීග් තරග මාලාවේ ප්‍රී සීසන් වටේ පෙර පුරුදු තරග වටේ අන්තිම තරගය මෙම තරගාවලිය ඔබ වෙත ගෙනීම ප්‍රේක්ෂක ඔබ වෙත ගෙනීමට ඉතා අප කැපවී මහන්සි වුණු පිරිසක් අප ෆුට්බෝල් TV ෆුට්බෝල් ශ්‍රී ලංකා TV තුල සිටිනවා ශ්‍රී ලංකා පාපන් සම්මේලනයේ මාධ්‍ය අධ්‍යක්ෂක අරවින්ද් බාලේන්ද්‍ර මහතා ඇතුළු පිරිස නාමල් සෑම් ප්‍රසාද් ඒ වගේම රාහුල් ඔබ ජනා ඒ වගේම
and let's not forget Isuru Madhuwanta, Ajanta yourself, and of course our main producer Roshanta. And we've had a brilliant Super League pre-season. Tilini and Mitindi. I do not know their surnames, but it has been a team effort here on Football Sri Lanka TV. And make sure you're subscribed, because it is the #1 destination for all things Football Sri Lanka, and there is much more exciting content coming your way with the Super League main season as well as many other content. So that is it, ladies and gentlemen, for the Super League pre-season. Let's not forget the 7-man production camera crew. We have
නාමල් වීරසිංහ රමේෂ් වීරසිංහ ඇතුළු කැමරා කණ්ඩායම ඉතා වෙහෙසකර උත්සාහයක් දරුවා ඔබට මෙම රූපරාමු මැනවින් දැක බලා ගැනීමට ෆුට්බෝල් ශ්‍රී ලංකා TV කණ්ඩායම ඒ වගේම මාධ්‍ය අධ්‍යක්ෂක අරවින්ද් බාලේන්ද්‍ර මහතා,
the likes of Tilina, Sanuka, Nagasena and many others. So that is it for the Super League pre-season. On behalf of the Football Sri Lanka TV production and technical crew, and of course the commentary team itself, thank you all very much for joining us. Make sure you're subscribed, stay tuned for all our future content, and until next time, thank you and good night.